Welcome everyone, it's that time of the year, so let's get into my top 5 games of 2014. I'm gonna go ahead and give a disclaimer. I have not played every single game that has come out in 2014. Yes, I know, I'm sorry, but this is why it's my top 5 games, not the world's. So if you disagree with any of this, it's probably because I haven't played it. I haven't played Dragon Age Inquisition, I don't own an Xbox, I don't really own a PC that could run a lot of these new games that only come out on PC. So this is mainly PS4. I have played a lot of good stuff on PS3, but I'm not including that because those are older games. So it has to come out in 2014 for it to make it on this list. Enjoy. This survival horror first-person shooter takes place in the metro tunnels of Moscow. A nuclear war that irradiated Earth forced society to go underground. The graphics are superb and the story is a political masterpiece, with elements ranging from warring factions to starving cities. Equipment is scarce, so you can't go Rambo on people. It encourages stealth and makes you size up the situation instead of diving headfirst into battle. There are subtle mechanics like cleaning your face mask covered with blood, or constantly searching and changing air filters in radiated areas. On harder difficulties, the UI is completely disabled, adding to the immersion. Sometimes you're fighting the Nazi regime, and sometimes you're fighting mutants. It's a must-have.
Well done, Artyom. You've just earned yourself a medal. Orman, check the pool.
Oh no, I ain't going. It's dark and scary there.
Shit! What's your language, soldier?
It's not language, it's shit. Literally, I stepped in it.
Oh, well, that's a great sign.
It's not a sign, it's an omen. If there is shit, then something lifted you.
All clear.
Look here, offense is the best defense. Vladimir, stay with Artyom. You both, stay back. Okay, let's go.
I'm sorry I don't have any footage for Dark Souls 2 because my computer broke that I recorded with on the PS3. So everyone pretty much knows what Dark Souls is in the Souls series, and the new one coming out, Bloodborne, which is going to be amazing. Honestly, I would play Demon Souls again for the third time instead of this. Dust and Elysian Tale is a very fun action side-scroller. It has a funny cast like your sidekick, Fidget, that keeps you company on your quest to find out your past and why a talking sword shows you as its keeper. It has a very unique story that keeps you guessing with every little bit of dialogue. It also has a open world-ish feeling to it, as you can explore multiple locations and discover loot throughout. Tales from the Borderlands is a Telltale game set in the Borderlands universe, which is amazing. You control 2 characters, the story is awesome. The reason it's only a 2.5 is because it's technically not finished, but with what it is, I can tell that it's going to be amazing. It has great characters. It also lets you play as 2 people, get to following their sides of the story and stuff like that. This is going to be a great game, and I also don't want to spoil anything because obviously it's a story and choice driven game. So here's the title screen, that's all you get. And at number 2 we have Infamous Second Son. This is the third game in the series, don't let the title fool you. It follows Delson. He is a Native American living in Washington. The game takes place mainly in Seattle with a few out-of-location areas. If you're familiar with the Infamous series, you know that the action and the combat is amazing. Delson is a unique conduit. He's able to take on different types of energy instead of just one, like Cole. Rest in peace, Cole. Spoiler alert. But other than that, it's a fantastic story with good and evil. Both sides of the story are really well written. It's a great game. And let's all be honest, how could it not be Far Cry 4? Far Cry 3 was amazing, and Far Cry 4 is more of the same, but it adds enough stuff to where it's still new and exciting, and it's just a fantastic shooter, and it has so much variety in it, and the characters are amazing. They have new types of missions to where you choose who you want to side with, Sabal or Amita, and they're kind of the lesser of two evils. One favors major religion, the other favors drugs, and they have their benefits and they have their downfalls. And Pagan Min is not as good as Voss, but he's still great. I honestly wish he would have had more screen time than he did, but the times he were on screen, they were amazing. Now there's many different types of playstyles. You can be someone who's basically summons animals to take down people. You can be a Rambo. You can be a ninja. You can be a lot of things. And you can take out these outposts like this.
Going for the mounted gun! Okay, cover me! I'm headed up! Surrender, now!
Or like this. So those are my top 5 games of 2014. Thank you so much for watching if you watched this far, and please subscribe and give a like. And here's to all the games that are coming out in 2015.